Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you my custom Funko Pops. The stuff I've either sculpted or painted or both. Uh, I've pretty much painted at least on all of them, except for this one. This one I actually won in a giveaway from Abernathy Customs on Instagram. I think that was probably like 2 years ago now. He glows in the dark and has a really good sculpt on him. And green's my favorite color. So this is a really cool pop that I would never give up or sell or anything. But I just really like it. This is the only one I've won in like a giveaway, so that's why it's really special. All right, and these aren't really in a particular order of like my favorite or anything. Just ones that I have, and I do have I was gonna say I do have a lot of ones that I've just painted, so I guess I'll do those now. This one is a holographic metallic venomized Hulk. You can see like the shimmer up in his venom parts or whatever. That, that, and then the green's metallic. And then one to go along with that one is actually this anti-venom Red Hulk. That's also metallic. So I didn't sculpt any of this. I just painted it. Another one that I just painted is this metallic Hellboy. I wanted one that I could use red metallic paint with since I bought it to go with that. So I thought Hellboy would be really cool, so I did him. You can also see there's like shimmer in his eyes and everything, and his hair. To go along with Hellboy, I made Abe Sapien. I think he looks really good. Uh, Blue metallic on him. Mm. Next up, I'll do some more Hulk. I have this compound Gladiator Hulk. It was the body from Thor Ragnarok. He's kind of dusty. Cause I've had him sitting out for like over a year. Or maybe not even a year. I don't know. To go along with that one, I also have regular compound Hulk. This one would kind of look good metallic. Might try to do that. I didn't even do that. I just realized that. Aisha. I didn't even do that part. It's kind of disappointing. But whatever, you can't really see it from the front. So, I guess I could say it doesn't count, but I guess it kind of does. Alright, next, also from Marvel, the 6-inch Thanos. This is the, let me see, Abe Sapien, like a regular size pop compared to him. It's about 2 inches taller. This is supposed to look like comic book version of Thanos, like he's straight out of a comic panel. And then next is Day of the Dead Conan. I could have done more white on him to make him look a little bit better and then gone over the hair a bit more with a better paint. But he looks pretty decent. I saw they made a concept of that one, but I don't think they ever actually made it, which is kind of suckish because I totally would have bought that. Next, I guess I could start with. Or I'll keep doing Marvel. This is the I guess it's kind of like a compound Spider-Man. He's got the Venom on one half. I think he fell off my shelf at one point, so that's why you see a little bit of white. Some of the clay cracked off of him, but I had him sitting like this, so you can really see it. But it's kind of like a compound Spider-Man, like the Venom's taking over the regular suit. Uh, it's pretty much the basis on this. I think I saw it somewhere, so I decided to make it. Next, if anyone's familiar with the Watchmen, this is one that Funko's actually made this one. It's not. It's technically a custom, but you consider it more just a paint of a mold. So my resin casted it, and then I bought it. So I pretty much just painted the regular pop. This is Rorschach, if you're not familiar with the Watchmen. To go along with him, I have Dr. Manhattan, and you can kind of see the shorts. I use a UFC fighter for this one. I thought it was good enough. If it's sitting on a shelf or something, you can't really notice the shorts. So I didn't really care to like sand them off or anything. Next, the Ghost Rider in human form, Johnny Blaze. I know in the comics he kind of has blonde hair or whatever, but I don't know. I didn't care enough to do it, so I didn't. And then, to follow Star Wars, everybody knows who Han Solo is, but if you follow Star Wars, you know Han Solo died in The Force Awakens. And here is a spirit version of him. It's kind of dusty because he's been on my shelf for a long time. But he's supposed to look kind of like a ghost. You know, at the end of what was it? Episode 6. What is it? What is it? It's yeah, episode 6 for the third movie that they made. And I can't remember the name of it. It's Empire Strikes Back, and then I can't remember the name of it. You know what, just for this, I gotta find out the name of it. I feel stupid. Is it Return of the Jedi? No. Yeah, Return of the Jedi. That's the third one. If I'm wrong, please someone call me an idiot in the comments. I'll probably post a comment calling myself an idiot. But I'm pretty sure it's Return of the Jedi. The third one. Yeah, I think it is. Next, if you're familiar with the show Dexter, which it's kind of, I don't want to say it's an old show, it's not really that old, but it's a serial killer that kills serial killers. I haven't got the little blood slide in his hand. Was that a knife? I think it was actually a knife, but it broke off. Jesus. All my pops are falling apart. I also made this chase version, right? Where he's got blood all over him. He's wearing his, I guess it would be called like ritual outfit or whatever. Where he's got the saw that cuts him with, and then the blood slide, and the apron. And this right one is his stealth outfit, kinda. So those are those two Dexter Pops. I need to make this as non-boring as possible, but I don't know how. Next, I'll start with the Siege Customs. This is Mute, part of the SAS unit. Special ability is the Signal Disruptor. Blocks off like electrical gadgets, like drones and such. I even got his little SMG 11. It's one of my favorite operators. Next, also from the SAS, he would not stand on his own without this little pad thing I had to put down. But Thatcher, also one of my favorites. So I even put the little Union Jack thing on his EMP charge, EMP nade thing, whatever. And then also on his jacket. And then his knife on his left arm. Tight. Yeah, you see how he'll fall over without this thing. I hate that. I need to fix that. I just didn't. Because he'd look a ton better without that freaking stand thing. But anyways, also from the SAS, you got Smoke. It's just a piece of paper. He's got the smoke cluster in his hand. Smoke canister. I was gonna put the wires. I don't know if they go to his front or his back or something. But the wires from his gas mask. But I didn't do it yet. You got a little, I don't know, crack or something right there. I don't know. Lastly, from the SAS, again one of my favorite operators, Sledge. You see his head kind of looks like somebody I don't know, chipped at it. But I did the best I could because I think he had hair originally. I tried to sculpt all the hair off. Or maybe he didn't. To be honest, I can't really remember. All I know is that I kind of messed up. So whatever. It looks alright. If you're looking at it, I don't know, from right here-ish. Or here-ish. But that part broke off too. Every every one of my pops is falling apart, man. I'm sad. He's also got a nade. The rest of them kind of looks like all the other ones, except he's got the Union Jack thing in there too. Well, I guess all the other ones have that too, so whatever. Anyways, next one is Sledge's Elite skin. This one I actually like a ton. Took me a long time to do, and I think it came out really good. He also has a cable thing going right here. I did not put that on there. You see a shotgun. I did not sculpt that. But I pretty much sculpted the rest of them. Next up is Finka. Part of the I don't know, Chimera outbreak. I can't remember the unit she's in, but the partner, or I guess the person that came out with her, is a Lion. Also did him. I kind of like Lion more than Finka, pop wise, but they look pretty good. I haven't actually taken a close up look at Lion in a long time, so glad I got to take him down and look at him a little bit more. Next up, Thermite. I'll try to get through these a little bit faster because it's already been almost 14 minutes. And from my dialogue, I can assume you're probably pretty bored. So I get these. See on his back, he's got the pouch with his cables. He's got the bandages on his hands. I was going to use real bandages, but I didn't think it looked as good, so I just didn't. American flag, goggles. Next. Vigil. I love Vigil. Love the way he looks. Wears all black. Signal disruptor on his back. Cuts out camera feeds. And he's got the boss G. Did not put an ACOG on it. But I might. Next up, the best operator, of course, in the game. Tachanka. I did want to kind of adjust him a little bit. I figured if I was going to adjust him more than I already did. Because I touched up his face and it looks a little bit better. If I was going to touch him up more, I should just make another pop. Because I didn't do a ton of sculpting on this. And then his partner, Capcan. I think this one looks pretty good. Which his face is pretty much all darkened out in the pictures that you see of him, but whatever. And then you got Kaid. I did a lot of scoping on him. I think he came out really good. I could touch up this emblem thing a little bit better, or whatever kind of insignia that is. Then Maverick. He came out pretty good too. Could have put like his blowtorch on his back or something, or attached to his hip, but I didn't. But he looks pretty good. And he's a bobblehead because I use a Star Wars pop. Next, Capital. He's one of my most recent ones. I think he looks pretty good. And then his partner or co-op or whatever, I don't know. Cav. I've been wanting to make Cav for a long time, but it's never I don't know, pull the trigger on buying the parts to make her. And I think I have one more. No, two more Siege ones. Yeah, two more Siege ones. So you have Mira. All the female ones I have don't really want to stand up because their bodies are so small. Just Funko makes them that way. But Mira, that's pretty cool. Like she'll stand up because she has a stand, but she's kind of dumb looking. It's like she's doing the Michael Jackson thing when she leans forward. Anyways, Alibi. She doesn't want to stand up either. You see how crooked she looks. I did a lot of sculpting on her. I think she came out pretty good. Mostly on her head. Maybe that's why they won't stand up because her head weighs so much. Yeah. Let's see if you can see this. It just looks dumb. Whatever. It's not that big of a deal, I guess. I'm gonna move these all out of the way. So, give me 10 seconds. I'm gonna be honest with you. People watching probably should have done this video whenever I had my PC set up and I could actually edit this because this would be a lot more entertaining. But you know what? This is a filler video. So do I care as much? The true answer, yes, I do. Kind of do care because I wanted this to be good. But if I'm doing it just off my phone camera, then I guess it's whatever for now. Next, alright, if you watch the WWE, you'll know Sheamus. I don't really watch WWE anymore, but whenever I did, I like Sheamus because he's Irish. He had a huge beard. So this is Sheamus. Next up, if any of you guys watched Cartoon Network a long time ago, I guess not that long ago. Guy's got some on his eye. Dang it. Chowder. It's one of the early ones that I made. Yeah, he's on Cartoon Network. So if you ever see any reruns of Chowder, make sure you watch them. I'm sad they took him off of Netflix like forever ago. Cause I had just figured out that Chowder was on Netflix, and I was like, why they gotta take him off now? Next up, Mammoth from Teen Titans. This is a one kind of from the comics. I sculpted the legs to make his legs look a little bit bigger, and these things on his legs. And I painted his arms, and I sculpted the hair and the beard. The next up, half exposed Wolverine. It's actually a hole in there. This is one of my older ones, so I didn't really have a skill for sculpting or whatever. So that's why the back kind of looks crap. But whatever. Next up, I was gonna say half exposed. I guess it's like a battle damaged Deadpool. See, he's smoking a cigar. He's got bullet wounds in his chest and all over his head. This one actually looks pretty good. Sculpted the eyebrow to make him look kind of angry. And then, if you know anything about Batman Brave and the Bold, or just, I guess, DC Comics, you got Red Tornado. This one's kind of easy. I just use a Vision Pop. And, and the Tasmanian Devil from the Looney Tunes line. And if you've noticed, I'm trying to talk kind of quietly because people in the house. This is Wolverine. This is whenever my sculpting skills kind of got a little bit better. And also my painting skills. It's whenever I started improving a lot. It's his old brown suit. It's just battle damage like that Deadpool one. And then also another one from WWF, which used to be, or I guess what now is WWE. So Tachanka from WWF. One of my older ones. And then you got Hush, real bandages on his face. I think, the Nightmare Batman from Batman vs. Superman on this one, because he had a trench coat and everything. And he kind of looked like Hush. I sculpted the two guns in. Glad they did not freaking fall apart, because that would have been detrimental. Anyways, Faith from Mirror's Edge. It's one of my early ones. I like Mirror's Edge. It's like a game you could play again and again whenever you're bored. I could remake this one, make it better, but you know what? Classics are fine, so I'll keep it. Next, if you know anything about DC Comics, you know who Wildcat is. You might have seen him also in Batman Brave and the Bold. Also use a UFC fighter pop to do this one too. Real bandages, or like gauze, whatever. Gauze, whatever that you would use for his bandages on his hands. They got blood on them. It's supposed to be like wraps for your hands, whenever you're boxing. And then Shazam. I made this one Superman. He looks pretty cool like that. Like he's smashing the ground. I might actually just hold the camera. Might be cooler. Next up, Star-Lord. Or Neon Star-Lord, I mean. This one is pretty much a complete ripoff of Abernathy Customs version of this that he got from the t-shirt by Chizo. But this looks pretty good. It's one of my favorite painted pops. And then one that I actually designed based off of that was this Neon Classic Star-Lord. Pretty much the same concept as the other one. Pink and blue. Neon for that. Next up, Kiss Batman. It's just supposed to look like a member from Kiss. And then this was actually, I think, the first. very dusty. It's one of the first pops ever painted. It's this Fallout. I painted them to match my controller, my Xbox controller. Cause it looked like this at the time, but I've since repainted it to look like something else. I can't even remember. I think it's pink or something. I don't know. Battle Damage Bane. It's pretty basic. One of my favorite customs I've done, Spawn. Spawn's definitely one of my favorite superheroes. She's freaking cool. Actually gonna base my the PC I'm building off of his colors: green, white, red, and black. Next up, also from comics, Black Sad. It's a detective in a world filled with like animals and such. And then you got Bowser. These are starting my Nintendo stuff. I need to make more Nintendo stuff, but I just never got around to it. You got Bowser, Waluigi, to go with Waluigi, Wario. Also got Luigi and Mario. I made these a while ago. I made Waluigi pretty recently. Or actually, it was probably a year ago. I guess that's kind of recent. Alright, I think I have 6 more-ish. This is just like a astronaut. Thought I would do it. Thought he looked pretty cool. It's a regular astronaut. The next up, from Far Cry 3. If you've never played Far Cry 3, you need to play it. It's a great game. One of my favorite games. It's Voss from Far Cry. And then from Far Cry 4, Pagan Men. And then Red Sun Batman. See, the reason my voice cracks is because I'm talking so low. So I'm trying to control my vocal cords, and they don't want to control. So that's why I got voice cracks. I'm not 4 years old. I promise. Anyways, Red Sun Batman. They actually made an official one of that. And then again, Batman. USA Batman. This is one of the earlier ones I did. But I've revamped it recently to make the stripes look cleaner. And then lastly, okay, this has got to be my favorite sculpted one I've done. Besides, like, Kaid. Well, actually, he beats Kaid. Is the Killing Joke. Is it? No, it's not Killing Joke. It's Death of the Family Joker. It's the New 52 Joker where he's got his face ripped off. So he's got stapled, I think, back together. This is probably my favorite custom I've done. I like how vibrant it looks. But anyways, that is it's all the customs I have right now. Right? So I guess that's it. Thanks for watching. If you made it all the way through, I guess you like listening to boring people, but like looking at interesting stuff. Don't worry, my PC will be here soon. And I'll have more, I guess, fun to watch things. But thanks for watching, and I hope you liked the video. Besides the fact that I've been monotone the whole time because I've been trying to be quiet. But anyways, thank you for watching very much. I've also been talking kind of quietly because I have a cut on my lip that is being stubborn and will not go away. And it hurts really bad. So anyway, thank you for watching. I'll have my PC build, or I guess some kind of video of me building it sometime soon because I have most of the parts. Anyway, thanks for watching. Goodbye.